I do want to just say, just from our rental assistance program, because we opened up the portal today for landlords, apartment owners, people who rent to renters. They could register today starting at 10 o'clock. There has been a huge response from landlords and apartment owners throughout the city of Houston. About 2,700 have already registered in that portal as of this time. So that's a huge response. And then, of course, on May the 13th, the tenants themselves can start applying for the rental assistance. So I'm pleased with the movement that's taking place on that program. In a few minutes, COVID-19 recovery czar Marvin Odom will announce the city's expanded program to contain the spread of the virus, including new details regarding testing, access, and equity, and how the Houston Health Department will increase its contact tracing workforce to monitor and contain the disease as more of the economy begins to open. But let me start today by saying that the city of Houston is reporting 88 new cases of COVID-19. That brings the total case count in Houston to 4,227. The total number of deaths in the city of Houston has increased to 85. That's 3 more than existed yesterday at this time. The 3 new deaths includes a Hispanic male in his 70s with underlying health conditions who passed away, unfortunately, on March 25th. And then there's a Hispanic male in his 60s with underlying health conditions who passed away on May the 4th. And then finally, a black male in his 50s with underlying health conditions who passed away on May the 6th. And so we're certainly praying for those families. The goal, and I look forward to the time when I can stand before you and say that there are no new reported cases, Dr. Purse, and no new deaths. So this is just a reminder with these numbers that this virus is still present in our community, still prevalent, and we need to continue to engage in social distancing, wearing our face covering. That's critically important. The numbers serve as a grim reminder and reality that COVID-19 is still in our community, and we must continue to promote all of the things that have helped to keep our numbers relatively low. I want to point out that as Mother Day approaches on Sunday, wearing facial coverings is important to protect our moms, grandmothers, and the women in our lives, as well as others. So please, please, let me stress the importance of face coverings, especially for individuals who are in at-risk and vulnerable populations. But quite frankly, it applies to each and every one. Now, I'm also pleased to introduce, I guess one would say a celebrity mom, but she's a celebrity in her own right, and that is Tina Knowles Lawson, who we all know. Tina Knowles Lawson is the mother of one of the world's biggest stars, but she is also a star in her own right as a fashion designer, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. In fact, she's done so much in this city for so long. She joins us today to talk about how she is teaming up with Be Good, the philanthropic initiative founded by her daughter, Beyonce, to provide testing in the city of Houston. And I can't express my gratitude enough to both Tina Knowles Lawson and Beyonce for what they have done, not just now, but over an extended period of time on behalf of the people in the city of Houston, where they are from. Let's give a virtual City Hall welcome to Ms. Tina Knowles Lawson.
Thank you.
Ms. Tina.
Okay. Hi.
Hello, hello.
Thank you for that warm welcome for Houston. And we're just happy to be able to do some little small part. I mean, you guys, starting the testing is that at first there were a lot of people turning out, and then after some time it dwindled. And I just believe that that is the key to us finding out, if we have this virus, that we don't spread it to our communities and to our loved ones, because that is happening. And so if we can play some part in keeping those numbers down, that would make me really, really happy.
Well, let me just say to you, Tina, that you all have played a huge part, and we are doing everything we can to keep our numbers down. Collectively, people have done very well, but I would tell you we're very, very sensitive to people who represent our at-risk, vulnerable populations, our seniors, and then other people with underlying medical conditions, diabetes, on dialysis, hypertension, all of those things that specifically impact people across the board, but people that are living in what I call communities that have been underserved and under-resourced. And with the support that you all have been given, the supplies, it's making a huge, huge difference. And I want you to know, on behalf of the City of Houston, we appreciate you and appreciate your daughter, Beyonce.
Well, thank you. And there are other people that have been so generous. Procter & Gamble has come in a big way. Matthew 25, on Friday, we teamed up with HEB. We bought gift certificates and they bought gift certificates for groceries. And, so everyone it's been a team effort. And Kim Gagne has been wonderful with, actually being doing me on the ground there, because obviously I can't be there because I have underlying conditions as well. But I'm just so proud of Houston for being at the forefront and for keeping, the numbers down. But I just encourage everyone to go get tested. It's really, really important.
Well, thank you. Look, we are proud of you, and we are proud of Beyonce and your family. And look, you may not be physically in this city, but this will always be your city, and we will always claim all of you as belonging right here in the City of Houston. So thank you so very, very much.
Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Look, and since Ms. Tina Knowles Lawson was talking about testing as a fitting segue, when I appointed Marvin Odom, I asked him to work with strategies and to work with Dr. Purse and Director Stephen Williams and others, all of our departments and stakeholders, even outside and specifically with the county, to address the challenges faced by the city's vulnerable and at-risk populations, and to develop a plan to avoid resurgence of community spread amongst many other issues. On behalf of the COVID-19 recovery team, Marvin is here to discuss two major initiatives, testing and contact tracing, which are critical to protecting Houstonians as we move through the reopening phase. So let me yield at this moment and bring up Marvin.